Yo, good people of Earth, thank you very much for clicking this video. You are a wonderful soul. And before you even think of walking away, let me tell you what we are all about here, which is generally good vibes because we believe in spreading unconditional love, peace, forgiveness, and unity among humans across the whole world. We do this by reacting together through all types of videos: good vibes, woke, funny, creepy, or meditations, or spreading love. Straight out of Africa with good vibes, lots of good vibes. Kindly hit the like button, watch till the end, and leave some comments. Let's dive in. And also, you grab some snacks there. You might see me with some good vibes, man. Hmm. Oh, good vibes. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is creepy. What is happening here? Huh? Look at this. Did that person disappear or what's up? Oh my god. Ah, what type of creature is this? Look at this, man. Oh my god. Or is that person is putting on some suit? Or is this an angel? Oh my god. This is creepy. What people of Earth? What do you think this is, man? Huh? Hmm. What's up with that guy? Who is that guy? Do you see that person that is appearing there from the water? Ha! Oh my god. Anyway, thanks for diving in, man. Thanks for clicking. Good vibes. Watch till the end, man. Interesting videos coming your way. Good vibes. Huh? Look at this. Oh my god. What type of magic is this? Is this magic or what is this now? What do you call that? Is that name of where you come from? Leave some comment. The time of the Titans. Huh, look at this. This looks like stones, looks like some things or people or creatures that were petrified. Huh, this is creepy, man. Look at this. Oh my god. This is some place in Utah. Oh, this looks like some creatures that were just. Huh, is this it? Good guys, good people of Earth. Those that are from Peru. Look at this. This looks like a person that had just fallen. And oh my god, this is scary. Oh my. Look at this. Look like a dragon. Did these things really exist? What do you think happened here, good people of Earth? Huh? Do you think those people before us or those creatures that used to exist, something happened and they were all changed to stones or what? Or those people before us used to carve big stones to resemble stuff that they could see? What do you think about that? Please leave your those good people of us. You see, these things here always does on my mind. And but together, we can figure out this stuff. You see, together we are more strong than divided. That's why we're spreading unity and love. Good vibes, man. Huh. This story is not taught as history but as myth. It's not mythology but as mystical. Huh. Let's see which story. The story of the Grand Canyon. Oh my god, this is scary. Oh, did you see that big helmet? Ah, yeah, yeah. And there's some stray dog thanking a man for giving him food. Oh, this is interesting. Some good vibes guy comes and gives these dogs food, and these dogs, they are very excited and happy to see him, you see, and they come to cuddle him just to say thank you for as a gesture of appreciation what this good vibes guy has been doing, you see. This is great, man,
You're
and this is
procrastinating on something,
wonderful.
you're not
Good
lazy, you're
people
not
of Earth,
flawed, there's
try
nothing
to
wrong with
do
you.
good deeds every
Procrastinating because
day,
the
and
task
that
that
way
you
the
need to do
universe
is
will
bringing
reward
up
you incredibly.
uncomfortable emotions that you really, really want to avoid. The assignment that you're procrastinating on, you don't know how to get started. That's uncomfortable. The doctor's appointment you're putting off, you're afraid of what might happen. Uncomfortable. Phone call that you're avoiding making, you don't want to have a conflict. Uncomfortable. So to avoid these emotions, you run as far as you can in the opposite direction. But as everyone who's ever procrastinated knows, the more that you avoid something, the more those uncomfortable little motions build and build and build until eventually they're so big that even a simple task seems completely overwhelming. There are 3 strategies that I'm going to give you to help with this. 1, make the task more enjoyable. Anything that you can do to bring some positive emotions to the table will help make doing the task easier. You need to study, ask a friend to join you. If you're going to the doctor, reward yourself with something after. If you have to clean your house, put on a favorite song. Strategy 2, make sure that you actually know how to do the task. Let's say you're procrastinating on an email you need to send your boss about a problem that you have in your project. Maybe you're not doing it because you're not actually sure how to communicate the update to them. Ask yourself, do I know what I'm trying to do? And if I don't, how can I learn, or who can I ask for help with it? Strategy 3, redefine success for the task. We often procrastinate on something because we're afraid of failing at it. It's wonderful that you want to do a good job on this, but there is absolutely no way that you will be able to do that if you never start. So you need to come back to the present moment and remember that success does not mean getting it perfect. It means getting it done. In this moment, you will be successful if you start and complete this task.
But here's the point. If you're a white guy, especially, and even if you're a black guy, but from the West, if you're from the West, it's easy for you to insert yourself into the highest reaches of African society. Because in Africa, automatically, by being American or European, you will be taken more seriously. People will take you more seriously, the African people will take you more seriously, and you will be at a automatically higher echelon just because of where you come from. Now, of course, in business, it's all about who you know. It's all about what social circles you move in, all right? And this is something that people don't like to admit, but it's true. So if you move in a higher echelon.
This is the longest river on Earth, the Nile. And this is the main reason why Egypt is the 2nd richest country in Africa, after Nigeria. But there is a problem further upriver that may put Egypt's economy in danger. You see, the Nile as we know it is formed from the Blue Nile and the White Nile. The Blue Nile is the source of 80% of the water of the Nile. And what is extremely concerning for Egypt is that its springs are located in Ethiopia. In the last years, Ethiopia started to create a series of dams on the Blue Nile, which means Ethiopia will be able to control the water flow of the Blue Nile, and implicitly, the water flow which will reach Egypt. A shrinking of the water levels will hit Egypt very hard, as more than 95% of Egypt's population lives along the Nile. This is the reason why a conflict between these 2 countries may start in the future.
Oh, look at this. Some good vibes. Apes here decided to wash some good vibes car. Oh, yeah. It was their car. I thought they were even employed or it was someone else's car. Look at this. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, good people of Earth. Looks like some good vibes humans here are walking. Let's see. Good people of Earth. If you see, oh, look at that dog there. You see? That looks like some street dog, and it came here and entered
Plumbers
in
don't
the
want
tree.
you to know that.
It was looking for
After
the
watching
owner.
this video,
This is
you'll never have to call
But
the
it's
plumber
like
again
it
to
just
solve a
wanted
clogged
for
sink.
them. What?
I'm going to show you how simple it is to solve this very common problem that has probably already happened to you. And all of this using 2 main elements to start with in a container. We're going to break an egg and then remove the yolk, as we're only going to use the egg white. Once that's done, we'll also add 5 tablespoons of detergent, which you can use whichever you prefer. This chemical mixture is very important. You'll understand why later. After adding the detergent, we'll mix it very well. I'm sure this tip will solve many people's problems. Everyone has probably experienced a clogged sink, especially when washing the dishes. Before pouring in the mixture, you need to remove some of the water so that our mixture is more powerful and effective. This mixture will help to remove any obstacles clogging the drain. Now we're also going to use the baking soda. which of course can't be missing, and there's no set amount. Let's add about the equivalent of 2 tablespoons. Once that's done, we'll also add vinegar. The one I'm using is alcohol vinegar, but you can use whatever you have at home. The result is the same, and I'm going to add the equivalent of 100 milliliters of vinegar, approximately half a glass. Finally, I'll add a liter of boiling water. This will cause an effervescent reaction and unclog our sink. If you have cling film, you can cover the whole of your sink, so it will act much more quickly. But if you don't, like me, there's no problem, as it will only work in the same way. A little slower. The hot steam, together with all the ingredients, will act by getting everything out of the way and cleaning the pipes. After pouring, the water is left to act, and you'll slowly notice the water going down. Look how wonderful it is. Look how the water is already going down, cleaning and unclogging the sink. And look, unclogging is really simple and easy. You don't need to call a plumber. You can solve it yourself quickly and, above all, without spending anything. I certainly saved a lot of time and money. I simply loved the result. Now, if you experience this at home, you'll know exactly what to do. That was today's tip. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.
Huh. Did you find that helpful? Leave some comment, good people over, you see? You see, humans sharing information is good vibes. Look at this spider. Tailed horned.
Looks like a spider,
Whoa,
doesn't it?
whoa, whoa!
It's
This
intended to.
spider
So
is
it kinda
dangerous.
moves
It
its
has
tail
come
like
to attack
this,
snake.
and it
What
kind
is
of
that?
gives the effect that it's a spider. It does this so it can fool birds into thinking that it's good prey for them. And as they swoop down, the viper can then attack. Are they venomous? Yes, they are. But their venom is geared mainly towards birds. Their venom would definitely affect humans, but no human has ever been bitten by one of these vipers in the wild, and so we don't know to what extent or the severity to which it would affect a human. Where are they found? They're found in Iran, pretty much strictly Iran. Every once in a while they'll cross the border into Iraq, but they are known for being Iranian. Hope that helps.
Look at this. Some guy cut some pair of scissors, and what's he up to? Let's see. Humans are full of good vibes and surprises. We might find out eventually that this guy maybe he's making what? Let's guess. Maybe some satellite or something like that. You see? Oh, humans they can surprise you with their creativity. Oh, this guy here was using scissors in some funny way, peculiar way. Why is he doing this? What do you think will be the end results, good people of Earth? You see? Leave some comments there. And in case you're wondering, today I have here some sweet potatoes, or if you like, you can call them chokesters. You see? Those ones, they usually choke people if you eat them and you're not careful. You see? They can choke you very bad. Anyway, good vibes, man. Much
Oh
love
my
to
gosh, I love
everybody,
this
to all
hypothesis
humans
so
out
much.
there.
What if
Even those
cassowary
that
eggs
have
are
left some
green
comment
not
already,
because they're
hit the like
camouflaged,
button.
but because they serve as a warning, literally meant to be seen by potential egg predators, warning them that there's a monster somewhere in the shadows near the nest? Because if you see an unattended cassowary nest, you can rest assured that somewhere nearby there is a 130-pound bad-tempered male whose only purpose in life right now is to protect those eggs, and he's equipped with one of the most lethal weapons that has ever evolved in a bird. Because like some of their dinosaur ancestors, cassowaries have one massive dagger-like talon that's 5 inches long on one of their toes that they use for disemboweling and killing potential threats. So how incredibly cool would it be if it actually turned out that cassowary eggs are green not in order to be camouflaged, but in order to stand out, in order to be warning signs that if you get too close to these eggs, you are seriously going to regret it.
There will always, for a time, be those who will not like what you have to say, who will not allow you to be you. You know why? Because when you are being you as fully as you can, you are a constant reminder to those who are not being themselves that they are not being themselves, and they don't like being reminded of that.
I got it.
You understand?
I do, yes.
But that is the greatest service you can actually provide them, because at least by example, you're giving them an opportunity to see through you that they could choose to be more fully themselves, even if they don't choose to. By not being yourself, you are removing that opportunity from them. You are only reinforcing their choice to be afraid to be themselves. So at first they may rebel against seeing an example, because by coming from a negative state, they only see the idea in a negative way. In other words, they're saying, you're rubbing my nose in what it is I am too afraid to do, and I resent you for that. Good impression, yes. And so the idea is that they're coming from a negative state to begin with, and so that's the only way they can see it. But the more you are yourself, the more unconditionally compassionate and loving you will be, and maybe, just maybe, eventually, they will get tired of being such curmudgeons, and will actually say, you know, she has something going for her, it's working for her, maybe it will work for me. And then you have given them an opportunity to make a different choice. But if you withhold that, you're only reinforcing the same fear and saying it's all right to stay there.
Huh. Oh, you see, good people of us. You see, we have some good vibes video here. Oh, this is not creepy. I just decided to show some people from different parts of the world that this is how we do it from this side of the world. You see, maybe people do it differently in other places, but this is very normal from here. I'd like to know, leave some comment there. How do you do nails in your country or where you come from? You see, is there another way other than this way that we usually use here? You see, this way is very good and it works a lot, you see. And when you do this, it takes some time before you do it again. And maybe after 2 weeks or 3, you see? And it's really helpful. Only what you need tools is an old spoon, one that you feel like you have finished using it or it has become almost useless. That is what you need. Just make it flat, you see. Flatten the spoon at the end and sharpen it a little bit at the edges. You see, now that one is for removing the upper part of the nails. You see, you understand? And now the sharp part is the one you use to cut the nails. That's how we do it here, you see? And then you can apply jelly. After some time, it's good vibes and the nail will look good, clean. You can never imagine this, you see? And soon we'll even show you how women apply now the color, you see? Because there is some different way, some crush herbs and they make polish paste, you see? And it's good vibes. From your country, how do you do it, man? This is incredible. Oh, but this guy is not as experienced as the ones from this side, you see? He's doing it well, but some people from here now do this process in less than 2 minutes. You see, professional guys, they are professional nail makers. Oh, I don't know how you call this process, manicure, pedicure, manual, those stuff. You know how you call
Another
them.
weapon system to provide close-in support is the flamethrower M132. This destroys targets by shooting burning napalm at distances up to 170 meters for a maximum of 32 seconds.
The Great Pyramid of Giza served many different kinds of functions when it was operational.
in its pristine state, not the least of which was that initiate priests, when brought into the understandings of the mysteries of creation, would be led into the king's chamber and would lie down in the stone coffer, and they would be taught to generate the gamma state in a meditation. And the stone coffer and the king's chamber was designed to amplify and magnify that gamma state to the point where it reverberated and amplified and then suddenly popped them out of their bodies. So that in astral form they could go to higher realms, gain knowledge, bring it back, and share that knowledge with society, although of course the priesthood usually kept those things to themselves as to how they achieved that knowledge. They would just simply dole it out as they needed to. You follow?
Oh. Hiya! Oh, yeah. Look at this. What people of what is this? Is this real? And these people's ancestors, or what's happening here? What people of Earth? Do you think these are real photos or real footages? Oh, you know that's on this, man. Do you think there is a time when other people like this ones used to exist? Wow. Look at this one. Oh, man. And the people in those days, why do they look sad like that? Is it normal for them to be sad like that? Oh, hey, there's nobody smiling in these pictures. Oh my God, what's happening? Oh, this must have been some sad times, or I don't know. What are your thoughts, man? Do you think these guys really existed, that they were this big or like this? Huh? Oh my God, this is creepy. Some of them look like those I've seen in Harry Potter movies, you see? But they used to live with humans. They must have been of good vibes then. Oh my God. Huh. And some good vibes cat. Oh, these animal videos are so lovely and interesting. They're full of good vibes, man. Oh, they bring joy to the heart and it's just good vibes. You people, you should always spread love to animals, to people. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. You see, that way you can be living good in unity and all of us could be feeling nice. Yo! And hit the like button for just for good vibes. You see, hit the like button there, the super thanks if you can. Even join the membership. You see, just to be good from wherever you are. And good vibes to you, man. Oh, peace and love to everybody. And to our new subscribers, man, much welcome. You are all loved and respected. You see, if you have joined here today, it's your first time, welcome. This is the Good Vibes place. We are all about love and good vibes.
3 toxic crystals and when to know that you're in danger. Each of these could potentially unalive you in the worst possible way, and here's why. Malachite contains a lot of copper and can ultimately lead to liver failure. But here's the catch, you have to eat or inhale large amounts of it. Bumblebee jasper contains arsenic, which accumulates in the body over time and can lead to a ton of different health issues. But, surprise, you have to eat or inhale it. Quartz contains silica, which will definitely give you cancer. But just like the other crystals I showed you, it's only really a danger when cutting or polishing the crystals. Touching them is totally safe.
If you have a fridge or a freezer that doesn't seal like it used to because the gasket is broke or ripped or whatever, you need to replace that gasket. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's not very hard. You can order the gasket online. You just look up your fridge part number, order it on Amazon or wherever you want. There's a couple different scenarios depending on the age of your fridge, so we'll take a look at it right now. So if you have a standard fridge and top freezer like this, then you want to open your door and find your gasket. Sometimes you can use a screwdriver or a pry bar and you just pry the back of the gasket out like this. And behind this gasket, there will be some snaps or some screws holding a track in that holds this gasket on the older refrigerators. On the new style like this, they just snap in, and I'll show you how to take them out. If you've got a double door fridge like this, it's going to be the exact same process. So I'll get right into it. Here's what you do. You open your door and you come up here to the top corner or the bottom corner or whatever. And you can take a screwdriver or a little flat bar and you go right behind here like this and you just kind of pry it a little bit. And then you can pull it with your finger and you see it comes right out. It's got a groove and there's a track right there. And then you just order your new gasket and you just push it right back in. Just like that, simple. That's basically it, nothing to it. You just need a little pry bar or a screwdriver order the right gasket, pop it right in there. All right, then. Next.
Want to know what the lines on your palm mean? Well, let's take a look. The lifeline, the most important line on the palm. The lifeline tells you many different things about your overall energy, vitality, direction in life, health, worries, anxieties, and many other factors that could affect your life. You really want this line to be deep, clear, pinkish in color, and free from any major breaks, islands, dots, or other thick lines that may cross the lifeline. Everyone's going to have some type of line crossing their lifeline to some degree or another, as these kinds of light lines would represent your typical ups and downs that everybody deals with in life. Larger, thick lines can represent more intense worries or incidents, and islands typically represent other periods of either illness or perhaps even depression, depending on the other lines in your palm. Breaks can signify major changes in life circumstances and may even indicate major incidents, especially if the lines don't overlap like this. Stars on the lifeline represent danger or other dramatic events, and typically aren't good signs. So what do you see on your lifeline? Let me know, as the lifeline is a great place to start reading your palm and can tell you so much more. So
Huh. Oh, look at this. What's going on here? Oh, the good vibes cat here just with some chicks here. Oh my god. Oh, this is interesting. Oh. And the cat loves to cuddle, you see? But it's coming and cuddling with the chicks and it feels happy, man. This is good vibes. You see, these are completely different breeds here. Staying together, just sharing love and good vibes. Oh. And now the hen has come from walk out there and has come and realized, wow! Oh my god! It's like the children found some caretaker. Oh, this is interesting. You see, even the hen cannot believe this and is wondering, wow, you mean this guy is full of good vibes like this? This is surprises, man. Oh my god. You see, it cannot believe. The hen cannot believe itself. Oh, a lot must be going through its mind. Oh, man. This is good vibes, man. You good people out there. Please love one another, even despite the differences. You see?
This video is highly classified. I don't know how long it will be up for, so please save it. This is Wollongong Part 2. As we spoke about in Part 1, the entrance to the cave was covered up, but there is a second entrance which is in Kiama, in the blowhole, that they have hidden, and is off limits to the public. It is still possible to get in here, but only when the tide is low, or with diving equipment. This is to be the entryway to the underworld as the Dead Sea Scrolls described, marked by the statues. The statues that the book speaks of are the statues that lay 15 nautical miles off the east coast. This is them here. This is never before seen footage. The statues lie in a prohibited maritime area, which is constantly guarded by various authorities to keep people out and from knowing the truth. This all links in with the entryway in Kiama. Stay tuned for Part 3, guys, as we have a lot more to explore. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Electricity and magnetism are two sides of the same coin.
Right.
That's why we have the word electromagnetic.
That's right.
So, if things were symmetric, I should be able to find just a negative pole of a magnet. Just the same way I have a negative charge on an electron.
But you can't.
You can't.
Because the moment you have a magnet, you got to have two poles.
Exactly. So get yourself a magnet, bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, I don't care. There's a plus side and a negative side. Cut it in half. Now you have two magnets with a plus and a minus side. Cut them in half. You have four magnets, each with the plus and minus side. You cannot cut off the negative from the positive in a magnet, but you can in electricity.
Right.
That shows up in the formulas as an asymmetry in what's called Maxwell's equations. They're not symmetric.
That's awesome.
And as a physicist, you got to get over that when you first learn his equation.
Yo, you guys see what's going on in Chile? What the hell? Yo, why isn't this on the news, y'all? Apparently there was a huge forest fire there, you guys. I don't know nothing about this. I'm just now hearing about this. For some reason I looked up Chile and then this came up. This crazy. But yeah, y'all see that, man? They sacrifice it all, boys. Look at that. That's crazy, y'all. Bro, a forest fire, y'all? Ain't no way, man. This is a repeat. History repeats itself. The wind was terrible. The heat was scorching. There was no respite. People dispersed everywhere. Look at that. Those things are leveled, y'all. These things are leveled. The roof peeled back. The roofs are completely gone. That's crazy. This literally is like an for entertainment purposes only. Look at that, y'all. That's crazy. A forest fire? It burned like someone was throwing gasoline on the houses. I don't understand what happened. There are a lot of deaths on Sunday. My children arrived, and there was some dead over there. What? Yo, that's crazy. But I had no idea this was going on, y'all. The severity of this situation. I guess that's what it means by history repeats itself, because we see I mean, at least I see a pattern. You guys see that? That's crazy, man. Yeah, looks similar to something that happened in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? And not just Hawaii, but California too. But it's getting weird out there, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Let's get this shift, y'all. Peace in.
Good people of Earth, what's going on?
But you are friends. So you are friends.
Falling up.
Maybe just notice him. Is he alright? Oh.
What, is he gonna sit down?
Oh,
my
by a dog. Oh, he look cute. Oh, look. Yeah. He's so cute. Oh, he's got his piggy.
He's got his piggy back.
He's got his piggy.
Oh man, these animals are full of good vibes. Haja! Oh, look at another one here. Oh my god. See, this one can stand like that. Oh. You see, these ones are full of surprises. Huh? You see? And full of good vibes. Oh man. This a gorilla, or what do you call that? Oh. Huh! Look at this. Huh, this looks like some satellite or one of those things. What do you call them? Oh, those things with the CCTV. Hiya! Can the satellite have CCTV? Or else that? Good people of Earth, please leave your thoughts on this. Please help us understand there. Or that is not CCTV, maybe I'm overthinking stuff, or I don't know. Please leave your thoughts on that. See? Help me understand what that is. That thing that is moving there looks like a camera. Is that? What is that? Huh. Look at this now. This is some illustration trying to explain the firmament. Huh. Good people of Earth, you see, after all these videos you have seen here and episodes, what do you think? Is the earth flat or globe-like? Please leave your thoughts on that. And please, if you leave your comments there, try to support it, especially on that topic. You see, why is it? What do you think it is the way you think it is? Because now, after all this stuff, I can't seem to understand what really goes on. You see, that's why we're saying people should be honest with one another and full of good vibes.
Have you ever wondered what the 144,000 frequency is? The number 144,000 appears many times in spiritual texts and videos. And 144 is a sacred number because all the sacred geometries, all of existence in this particular universe is based on base 12 mathematics. There are 12 dimensions in our universe, there are 12 strands in our DNA, there are 12 apostles, and the number 12 is a very sacred number. What is the 144,000 frequency? 12 times 12 is the 144, and 144 times 1,000 is a frequency that is embedded within the souls of certain high frequency individuals. These are warriors of the light, and these are the warriors of the divine, and these are the special elite forces of God who incarnate on many planets. They come as change makers. They are the Jason Bournes of the universal army of God. These highly trained individuals with millions of years of evolution under their belt, they have evolved their souls to such a high degree that even though they have already completed the process of ascension and ascended many times on many planetary systems, they still come back and incarnate on very dark planets because they volunteer for mission impossible in this universe. And Earth is considered one of the darkest planets in this universe. Earth is considered one of the hardest planets to incarnate on in this universe. And that is because this is the only planet where the collective souls of humanity have reached such a high level of density and darkness that we have lost our way and we have completely lost our connection from spirit and from God. So what the 144,000 soldiers of God do, millions of them are incarnated on this planet. When some people say that there are 144,000 souls that are incarnated on planet Earth who represent God's army, that is not true. What is my truth, based on what I've been told, is that 144,000 is a frequency, and this frequency can be carried and embodied by millions of light workers. In fact, there are millions of light workers on this planet currently incarnated who represent the 144,000 frequency. And what they do is they incarnate on the darkest planets in order to be the change makers that lead the process of ascension out of darkness. And what they do out of their unconditional love is they volunteer to arrive here, they take an incarnation, they take upon their own souls in their lifetime some of the harshest lessons of karma. That's why many of the 144,000 souls who are incarnated right now, they're the ones who go through some of the harshest soul lessons, like having all of our money stolen away from us, or being constantly attacked on social media and having to face ignorance and negativity, even though all we are doing is showing up every day to teach humanity the ways of love. Yet we are constantly criticized, we are judged, we are locked up, we are imprisoned, we are held back. But you know what? No matter how hard these systems try, we work as a team and nothing can stop us. And eventually, once we process all of the karma that we have inherited, once we resolve all that karma within our own light bodies and activate our Merkabas, we become our most powerful selves. And once we start emitting this 144,000 frequency in our Merkabas, in our soul, we are literally invincible. There's not a force in this universe that can stop us. We are agents of God, and whatever we set our mind to, we achieve, and the dark trembles before our feet. If you see the number 144 regularly, that means you are one of these souls. The meaning of that number constantly being shown to you is a reminder for you to step into your highest power. It's a reminder of the power and the potential that you carry that is lying dormant. But many of us have a fear to be seen in our full power and glory because we are so powerful inside that our own power intimidates us, and sometimes it takes us a while to remember who we are. And once we fully embrace the immensity of who we are and step into our true power, we have the power to achieve anything we set our minds to. I love you guys.
Yo, good people of Earth, thanks for watching up to this far, man. Let me take this minute to thank you and send a shout out to you, man. You are loved and respected. You see? And your support of watching these videos and leaving some comments there means a lot to us. It means good vibes, you see. And just in case you're wondering, maybe today I had a sugar cane, I didn't eat it. You see, this sugar cane, some people are saying it is a stick. You see, you can hold it and use it as a stick. You can eat it. You can even use it to make a house and have a sweet home. But just like this, sugar cane can change forms. So it's love, you see. And it can be used in many ways. What I'm trying to say is love can be used to in everything. in times when people are angry, broke, when people everywhere. You see, good vibes, man. Just send love and stick around. Peace.